7 equals Merry Christmas. 666 equals Krampus. There we go. Alright, now we go like that. Can you hear me now? Alright. Hippie, I got reported, so it kicked everybody out of my live. Can you hear me or no? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm kind of over Christmas. It's been nothing but the worst fucking day. Can somebody type, because nobody remembers to do it, can somebody type titty, double tap titty, like titty emoji, double tap, titty emoji, subscribe? I'll say it again. Titty, double tap, titty, subscribe. Right on. Thank you, Matt. I got one like. I got one like. Yeah! We did it! I hate Christmas! Alright, so can somebody in the chat type titty, double tap, titty, subscribe? There we go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Shadow, welcome in. How you doing? Merry Christmas. We'll never see your ass again. Get the fuck up out of here. We'll see you at church on Sunday. Double tap your screen. Hell yeah, I sure do. Nobody can handle Krampus. What did you get for Christmas, chat? Put a 7 if you had a Merry Christmas. Put a 666 if you did not. Hurry! Share. Copy. Dope girl. Merry Christmas. Dope girl. Thanks for the jewels. Jewels from Dope Girl on a big combo. Dope Girl with the massive combo. Yes! I got it written down. Thanks for subscribing, dope girl. If this was easy, everyone would do it. I tell myself that every day. What? Me? I do look like I'm part of the band Kiss. I know it's the wig. Detroit Rock CD. Shout out to Jack Olins. How you doing, Mr. Olins? Mr. Olins. Olivia, AJ, how you doing? Olivia, thanks for subscribing. Hell yeah! Double tap that screen. Titties! Titties! Drop the emojis, members. Drop the emojis. Oh, dope girl. Hey. Hey, mama. Don't tell me you didn't ever want to try this one time in life. Don't act like you didn't ever want to get dressed up and go live. But this is a badass fucking prosthetic. Look at this. Look at this thing is sick. It's 2 pieces. It's a forehead piece. I had to paint the antlers. And then this bottom piece you had to glue. And then you throw on the Kiss. The Kiss wig. Double tap your screen. We haven't got all day. Nick! Double tap your screen, chat. Hello, Sydney. Merry Christmas, Sydney. What did you get for Christmas? Tell me now. I haven't got all day. Welcome in, Cooper. Elsa Picardi. Merry Christmas, Elsa. Oh. Dope girl, the contacts are the shit. I gotta put some eye drops in. Krampus been looking like he's smoking weed. I had to put eye drops in. Do you see it? It's kind of cool, isn't it? I did all right. I did all right with this one. Do your eyes feel better now? Yeah, dude, they were burning. Come sit on my lap, dope girl. What did you get for Christmas, little girl? Tell me, dope girl. What did you get for Christmas? Gotta be some of the best SFX you did. Thank you, Matt. That means a lot. All right, just all right. That's fucking amazing. Thank you, Nick. Yellow teeth are normal. Yes, sir. Maddie, thanks for dropping the emojis. Thanks for double tapping your screen, guys. Yeah, it took 3 hours and 2 separate days to do the mask, the prosthetic. It's 2 pieces. It's a lower piece and then the upper piece. Kind of cool. Maddie, I'm back! Yeah! All right. Brookie! Brookie! Brookie for 666. Brookie 666. Rub that tongue. Eek. Eek. Maddie said, Merry Christmas, Maddie. 777. Kelly Cool, thank you for subscribing. Kelly, we haven't got all day. Tell me, Kelly, what Christmas? Kelly, she's on the naughty list. I see. Brookie, thanks for subscribing. Welcome in, Alani. Double tap your screen. We haven't got all day. Ho, 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 ho. Double tap your screen. Double tap. Hello, Haseen. Thank you, everybody, for double tapping. Now, tell me what you got for Christmas. I must know now. I must not wait any longer. Let me know in the chat what you got for Christmas. Your favorite item. Yes. Inmost said family. Family. Inmost. Family. Yes. Thank you for subscribing, Brooke. Olivia got the flag. Olivia. Flag. Merry Christmas. Double tap your screen. Okay. Now, you got an Xbox. Xbox. Copy. Thank you, Maddie. Welcome in, Amir. All right. Did you have a Merry Christmas? W. Matty for that Christmas gift. Thank you, Matty. Tristan, hello. Teeny Tiny Taylor, where did you come from? How you doing, Frank? Did you have a Merry Christmas, Teeny? I'm coming for you, Fabulous. You better watch behind you. It was good. I napped. Oh, did you now? I'm coming for your presents. Riley, you better hide all your presents. What you get for Christmas, Riley? Hurry, tell me. I haven't got all day.
It's time, your time, not just to go back to school, but to come back and start to come
Wow.
back today.
Do you see? Do you see? Oh. Hello. Merry Christmas, chat. Rock on! Let's rock this joint. Hi, Rachel. Yeah, rock and roll. Maddie, what did Krampus get for Christmas? All of your presents. Put a 8 in the chat if you like rock and roll. Rock and roll. Put an 8 in the chat if you like rock and roll. Jack likes to rock. Jordan likes to rock. Olivia likes to rock. Jonathan likes to rock. Mint Cat likes to rock. Mandy wants to rock. Welcome in. Dark Room wants to rock. Puppet Dragons wants to rock. Jimbo Slice wants to rock. Yeah. Rock on. Everybody type an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. I want to rock. Yeah. Rock and roll. Double tap your screen if you're liking my stream. Yeah. Let's rock this joint. We're about to get extra Christmassy down here with the Krampus style. Double tap your screen. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you're gonna get out. 8 in the chat if you like to rock. 1 in the chat if you're gonna get out. Ah, 676767. Thanks for the jewels. 676767. Send the jewels. 676767. Double tap your screen. 676767. Send the 67 jewel. Almost to 50 likes, chat. 50 likes. Lucky. Clipped it. We haven't got all day. Hurry. Rock on, bro. Let's go. Everybody type rock on in the chat. Rock on, baby. Rock on. Yeah. Rock on. Mandy. Welcome. Riley. Rock on. Rock on, Dark Room. Rock on, Shorty. Yeah. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Jordan ain't wearing no socks. Dark Room, get out of my chat. You ain't got no socks on. You ain't allowed here. Get out of here, Jordan. Yeah, rock on. Olivia Cooper ain't wearing no socks. See ya. Zeke likes to rock. I wanna rock. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. How you doing, Dr. Pepper Coolio? Rock on. Yeah. I think I'm losing my mind. Do you mind? Mandy says, hell yeah, I wanna rock. Yeah, let's rock. Everybody double tap your screen and lick it. Lick it. Lick your screen. We're almost to 50 likes. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Thanks for subscribing. 100% Krampus Entertainment today. I wanna rock! Yeah! Rock and roll! Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. I wanna rock! Welcome, the Physic Ducky. How you doing? Zeke says, I wanna rock. Maddie, get these emojis. Krampus, Krampus, I wanna rock. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. I wanna rock. Eee. Did you see it? Ellie said, I wanna rock. I love you, Krampus. Thank you for subscribing. Whoever's sending me the hearts, thank you so much. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Welcome in, Tayana. Jack, thanks for subscribing. Mr. Marina, thank you, Mr. Matt. I want to rock. Put an 8 in the chat. Tayona wants to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you're like Michael and you ain't wearing socks. I want to rock. Yeah. Hell yeah. Ray's in the house. I want to rock. Ellie says, I like your Krampus. Natalie Solomon. I like your fit. Well, I like yours too. I wanna rock. Double tap your screen, chat. We haven't got all day. Hurry. Double tap your screen. We're almost to 67 likes. 67, 67, 67. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. I wanna rock! Diablo! My brother! How we doing? Huh? Huh? I wanna rock! Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Where is it at? Natalie! Nolo says I wanna rock. MHME says I am the real Krampus. You know your movies, my boy. I wanna rock! Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Trevor wants to rock. Heather Snyder wants to rock. I wanna rock! Merry Christmas, chat! Yeah! Merry Christmas, Mandy girl! Hell yeah! Natalie, Janice, Kim, Nolan, Trevor, I wanna rock! Yeah! Merry Christmas! Ugh. Riley! Just prosthetics and makeup and a wig, yo. It's not like I'm really born like this. I wanna rock! Natalie! Welcome, Corey, Clint, Diablo, brother. Hell yeah! What's up, man? I wanna rock! Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. I wanna rock! Yeah! One Way Duck wants to rock. How we doing? Thanks for subscribing. Taz, Little Shield. How we doing? Jessica, the strapper. 67. 67, 67, 67, 67. 67, 67, 67, 66, 66, 67, 67, 66, 66, 66, 66, 67, 67. I think he did it. Diablo! I wanna rock! Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Double tap your screen, chat. I haven't got all day. We're almost to 6-7 likes. 6-7. 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. 6-7. Now's the time to have it out. 6-7. Mandy! Alright, here we go. I'm going to pick a number 1 through 100. I'm going to write it down right now. Don't peek. Give me a number 1 through 100. One guess. Go. Diablo. No guess. Trevor, 21. Oliver, 45. Noah, 67. Michael, 74. All right, Michael. Maddie, 18. Okay, Maddie. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Double tap your screen. We're almost to 67 likes. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, Olivia Cooper. I picked 44. You were the closest. Congratulations, Olivia Cooper. You said 45. Congratulations. You were the closest. We're at 66 likes. 666666. And don't get cheap on me, bub. Put a 6 in the chat if you had a Merry Christmas. Put a 6 in the chat if you like the Krampus. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Merry Christmas, chat. I haven't got all day. Tell me, Sunset Power, what did you get for Christmas? 69 likes. Thank you, Noah. Sunset Power, a tablet. I'm coming for the tablet. I need one. Better hide it. Evelyn Jones, welcome. Double tap your screen. We're almost to 100 likes, chat. Get me to 100. Double tap your screen. Thanks for the jewels. I appreciate it. Who's gonna send me the super chat, Avery? You got a go-kart? Avery got a go-kart. I need a go-kart. I'm coming for it. Avery got a go-kart. Not for long. Sunset Power, dirt bike. Dirt bike. Okay. Dirt bike. I'm glad he don't like my presents. Welcome. All these emojis are for the one that's on the naughty list. I haven't got all day. Tell me now. Double tap your screen. Your screen's frozen. Your screen froze. I wanna rock. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Liam, I wanna rock. Liam, thanks for subscribing. I shout you out if you subscribe. I wanna rock. Yeah, rock and roll. Rock and roll, baby. Oh, yeah. Sunset ain't wearing socks. Avery ain't wearing socks. Well, you better go put your socks on, cause I wanna rock. The red one. Welcome in, Shandy Angles. Bad Santa. I wanna rock. Ah, Merry Christmas. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Double tap your screen, chat. Double tap your screen. We're almost to 88 likes, baby. Yeah. Giggity, giggity, goom, baby. Yeah. I wanna rock. Raya. I didn't get any Christmas presents today to unwrap. I'm coming for all of your presents. I wanna rock. Manuel, thank you for subscribing. We're almost to 88 likes. 67, 67, 666. Put 666 in the chat. 6666. Send the jewels, 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 jewels. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you for the jewels. 667. Merry Christmas. Casey. Merry Christmas. Michael. What you get for Christmas, Michael? Yeah. Hurry up. I haven't got all day. Oh no. Merry Christmas. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Yeah. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Double tap your screen, chat. Yeah. La Lucy Racusto. How's it going, Costa? Big time, Boppy. Yeah. Big energy. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock, Costa. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Yeah. Love it, Haley. You would have liked it last week. I was the Grinch. Check out the channel. Double tap your screen, you rock and roll. Yeah. Rock and roll, baby. Double tap that screen. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow. Yeah. Yeah. I wanna rock. Yeah, let's rock and roll, man. Rock and roll, 88 likes, baby. Yeah. Merry Christmas to the Krampus. Yeah. 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 Avery, welcome to the chat. Mikey, what's up, homie? Eric, I don't know what to tell you. Buddy, what's up? Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. I want to rock. Yeah. Oh. Avery wants to rock and ain't wearing socks. Maddie, I want to rock. Maddie, rock and roll. Yeah, brother. Where'd my pencil go? I forgot. Oh well. There it is. Found it. Yeah, brother. Thanks for subscribing. We're almost to 100 likes. And then I'm going to go take off this makeup. I want to rock. Yeah. Michael. You're as old as you feel, brother. I'm 472 years old and I look amazing. Yeah. I want to rock. Maddie said, put me on the nice list. Maybe I'll get a Christmas present next year. You know, honestly, I look really good. I should go to the bar and say, I want to rock. Yeah. We're almost to 100 likes, chat. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Like. Thank you. Thank you. I want to rock. Don't forget to double tap your screen, chat. Yeah, rock and roll, brother. Yeah, brother. I want to rock. Welcome in, welcome in. Car racer, welcome in, welcome in. I want to rock. It's the rock and roll Krampus, baby. Rock and roll. Double tap your screen if you like rock and roll. Double tap your screen if you like Christmas, yo. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Freeman ain't wearing socks. Cooper, no socks. Thanks for subscribing, Cooper. Thanks for double tapping your screen, Cooper. I'm going to shout you out because I want to rock. Can we get some more rock and roll in here, please? We need some Christmas cookies. Yeah. Double tap your screen, chat. You guys are the best. I want to rock. Put an 8 in the chat. Oh, we're at 100 likes. Thanks for subscribing. Merry Christmas, chat. See you next year. For those that were lucky enough to see me, I wouldn't fall asleep if I were you. Hello, Matthew. Merry Christmas, everybody. I do a cosplay every week. This week I did the prosthetics, liquid latex, did the makeup, contacts, did the horns, the wig, and the costume. Took like 2 days to do, set it up. 3 hours to complete the prosthetics and application. Nobody likes dealing with contacts. That was hard too. Merry Christmas. I hope everybody have a splendid Christmas. Thanks for coming out to the chat, you guys, into the live. Thanks for subscribing. Once again, like I said, I do this every week. I just decided to do a little extra something on Christmas. A little something special. So thanks for subscribing, guys. Merry Christmas, Matt. Merry Christmas, Grace. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yes, yes, to your face. Put an 8 in the chat if you like to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you're not wearing socks. Bye. Thanks for the super chats, guys. Thank you. Good night. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to the live. I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. You won't want to miss my lives. You ain't gonna want to miss my lives. Not today. We haven't got all day. Is that you? Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you're not wearing socks. Huh? I wanna rock! Yeah, bro, yeah! I wanna rock! Welcome in, John. Welcome in, Bucky. Welcome in, Matt. Welcome in, Michael. Welcome in, Dee Dee. Welcome in, Manuel. Welcome in, Ramsey. Welcome back, Mandy. Hello, Leah. How we doing, everybody? Thanks for subscribing. Peter, thanks for subscribing. Everybody, thanks for double tapping your screen real quick. Merry Christmas. I hope you all had a beautiful night. Peter says, I'm drunk. Let's go. I'm sober as a bird. I gotta go take off this makeup, prosthetic, liquid latex, this wig, these contacts, and I'm gonna smoke some weed. Yeah! I'm gonna smoke a joint. Ooh, big fat joint tonight, baby. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for double tapping your screen. If you don't want to miss my lives, you're not gonna want to miss them. You're gonna want to subscribe. You're gonna want to subscribe. Okay? Thanks for subscribing. Absolutely fabulous show tonight. Thanks for double tapping your screen. Go bop bop. Bop bop bow bow. Bow 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 bow. You guys want to see what I was last week? Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's see. Last week, there it is. I was Krampus, Santa. There it is. And then also, I'll show you another one. I'll show you the Grinch. You guys want to see the Grinch? There you go. I was the Grinch too. Let's see. I'll do another one. I'll show you another one. Here's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice was a good one. What else we got? You want to see another one? I'll show you another one. Hang on, here. Here's Hellraiser. This was a good one. Hellraiser. Yeah, we do all right, bro. We do all right. Yes, sir. Thanks for double tapping your screen. Woo! Thanks for double tapping your screen, guys. That was lit, right? Holy hell, said this is cool as shit. I wanna rock! Yeah! Welcome to the freak show. Yeah! Party, Matthew! Party! Nail, welcome in. Nightmare Before Christmas. Somebody knows their movies. Somebody knows their movies. Thanks for double tapping your screen, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, we got another subscriber. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Yeah. How we doing, Brooke? How we doing, Matt? How we doing, Rochelle? 7. Thank you, Rochelle. Merry Christmas to you as well. Eden, welcome in. Hello, someone. I wanna rock. Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. I wanna rock. Yeah, brother. Yeah. Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Come on, someone. Get out of here. You ain't wearing socks, man. Yeah. Double tap your screen real quick. Double tap. One time for me. Double tap, baby. Come on. Someone, we got makeup on. Yeah, it's makeup. You like it? You like it? You like it? Yeah, yeah. I wanna rock. You guys, thanks for double tapping your screen. I appreciate it. Double tap your screen and share the stream if you want to be a moderator. Thank you so much. If you want to be a moderator, put a 6 in the chat right now. Let me see. If you want to be a moderator, put a 6 in the chat, but just do it once. Don't spam the chat. Let me see. Let me write your name down. Someone. Leo wants to be a moderator. What up, Rye? What up, Reap? How you doing, Reaper? Matthew. Chanel wants to be a moderator. Haizu. No Clout wants to be a moderator. Jameson. Sarah J wants to be a moderator. Reap is back. Okay. TikTok. Welcome. Welcome. You like it? Welcome. Rock and roll. Yeah. Double tap your screen, bro. Daisy with the jewels. Daisy. Yeah. Jingle Bell Daisy. Rock and roll, Void. How you doing? It's the Krampus, baby. It's the Krampus. Yeah. Welcome in, Princess. Edwin, thanks for subscribing. Put an 8 in the chat if you want to rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Thanks for subscribing, Skylina. Sky Rizzy in the chat. Cynthia, thanks for subscribing. Matt wants to rock. Maddie, got you written down, brother. Let's go, Maddie. Sarah the Painter says, Beetlejuice snake in the ground is chef's kiss. Yeah. You like it? You like it? Yeah. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, don't say his name another time or we're screwed, bro. Reap said I like to rock. Someone said bye-bye. Jordan, thanks for double tapping your screen, bro. I want to rock. Double tap your screen for the Krampus. Merry Christmas, chat. No, Reap, don't do it. Don't type his name 3 times. Oh my God, bro. Let him go, bro. Nobody knows his name. Here we go. Dandy said hi. How we doing, Dandy? How we doing? Yeah. Well, yeah. I am Krampus, Leo. Yeah, I wanna rock. Put an 8 in the chat if you wanna rock. Put a 1 in the chat if you ain't wearing socks. Someone's likes to rock. Lily ain't wearing socks. Well, go get your socks on, Withers. Irma. No socks, no presents. Yeah! I wanna rock! You know, this really is my time. And you are pitiful. Double tap your screen, chat, if you wanna rock, baby. Yeah! Giggity got the gooey, baby. Merry Christmas, chat. Rock and roll. Rock and roll, bro. Krampus, can I give you a hit list? Yeah, man, I'm for hire, bro. I can DJ all night, bro. Yeah. Later, someone. If I had some music, I would, bro. Need some rock and roll, bro. Du hast nicht. Du hast nicht. Yeah, we need some music, bro. I wanna rock. Maddie's still here. Still here, Maddie. I know I gotta play music. I didn't set up my computer this time. I was just raw dogging it. Axel with the Jules Brothers. Reap, I'll tell you what, man. I need some music in here, bro. We need some music. Hold on. Du hast.
Are you guys here for the halftime show? Oh, no. We're here to help people customize and save for the future.
Now
Yes.
we rock. Yeah. Yeah.
Du hast mich. Du hast. Du hast mich.
Double tap your screen, baby. Yeah! Double tap your screen if you want to rock. Yeah. Totally worth it, bro. With the 100. Thanks for that, Tice Love. Appreciate it. Whoa. We need more music. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Whitney Houston. Yeah. That'll do it. Dying as you burn. Dig through the ditches. Bye, chat. Merry Christmas. Eldolfo's childhood memories, baby. Yeah, everybody hit the like button on this super chat. The super chat of the night. I can never die. Thank you, chat. Have a good night. Thank you for the super chat. Krampus, baby! Everybody hit the like button. Hit that orange button and hit the like. Thanks for coming out, chat. I'll see you on the next live. I love you all. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. The Krampus is out of here. Thanks for subscribing. Dark Knight, welcome in. Thanks for subscribing. Do a cosplay every week. This week was Krampus. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas, everybody. We'll see you on the new year. Bye, guys. Double tap your screen. Give me to 167. Give me to 167 likes. Let's go.
What if we took off on some adventures? Wait a second. Hold on. Too far.
Two more likes, baby. One like away from 167. Yeah! Run to the hills. Astromedeus 7098 knows what it is. Thanks for the super chat, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Krampus, baby. Merry Krampus. Yeah. Double tap your screen, baby, if you want to rock. Yeah! Come on! Come on! I want to rock! Run to the life! Chicago in the house, baby! Yeah!
There's nobody in the room who's ever get but you know,
Run to the east. Everybody. What is this? What is this song? Does anybody in the chat know this one? BF Belova. I don't know this song. Oh, I know this one though. Yeah, show them what you got, baby. Come on. Come on, chat. Yeah. Their soul is not so violent. And the rain will kill us all. Double tap your screen. Merry Christmas. Come on. And the rain will kill us. The limits of the dead. I ain't regretting nothing, big boy. And the rain will kill us all. Blow ourselves against the wall. And no one else can see. No. We had 200 people viewing this motherfucker. Let's go. Ugh. Yeah, that shit's banging, baby. I'm never not going to a concert not looking like this. I am going to a concert looking like this, and that is that. Yeah. Welcome.
Something takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I see
Double tap your screen. We haven't got all day. Double tap your screen.
can't touch y'all and let me be free.
Double tap your screen.
All this pain, all in vain.
Take my place. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. Put an 8 in the chat if you're rocking with me, baby. Put an 8 in the chat if you're rocking with me.
Feeling like a freak.
Yeah, Taz! Elijah!
Like I have no release. How many times have I felt deceived? Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. Never see me fall from grace.
How we do? Put an 8 in the chat if you're rocking with me. Yeah. Put an 8 in the chat if you're rocking with me. Yeah. Welcome. Double tap your screen, freaks. We're rocking. Double tap your screen. Put an 8 in the chat if you're rocking with me, baby. Let me see those 8s. Merry Christmas, motherfucker. Frederick. Maddie. Merry Christmas, chat. I'm getting out of here. Have a good one. Thanks for coming out. Click subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Later, chat. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the jewels. And thank you for your gifts. Merry Christmas, motherfuckers. Rock and roll. Thanks for staying with me, Maddie and Mandy. The whole way through, baby. They love the cosplays.